Last time on Roll for Distraction.
Crassus, Clarkmanicus, and Cyrilla, along with their new friend Dubda, pressed onward through the Spiderhunt Woods towards the strange ship's crash site. They found a group of 15 local humanoid mercenaries, including the survivors of their previous battle. They were being led by two strange hippo-headed men and a pair of mages. Clark threw a fireball at the cluster of them, initiating a long battle that somehow didn't burn down the entire forest. It was rough, but the party was eventually victorious. They then signaled the skyship to come pick them up, and they used a system of chains to take the UFO with them to the home of their employer. Once there, the goblin known as Coyote paid them, thanked them. The party, having then said their goodbyes to Dobda, returned to Candlekeep.
Hi everyone. It's this episode. It's 18. Yes, it's 18.
Oh. We can drive.
Brian and I are back.
We are back. Yes.
We've returned.
The
show somehow didn't spiral to crap without me.
Our podcast is a legal adult.
Y'all went on an adventure.
We were going on an adventure.
Come on! Where our party left off, they had just returned to Candlekeep via skyship from the junkyard belonging to Coyote. Having just disembarked and headed back to their mansion to begin a long rest, they noticed that, upon entry, Umak and Zid are also back. And that's where we're going to pick up.
Alright. So I guess you guys open the door, walk in, and we're just sitting there, like, polishing our swords or whatever.
Haha, shalom.
Hey, boys!
Wow, phrasing.
Well. Look who decided
Look what the cat dragged in.
I could say the same to you.
Just goes, meow?
I thought for sure you'd still be here when we got back.
No, we had stuff to do. We made a new friend.
So did we.
Oh. Did they die? Because I see they're not with you.
Actually, no. She stayed to work.
Oh,
Almost.
That's good.
Wait,
But Boots did his first mission.
what are they doing here? I thought we voted them off the island.
You can't vote me off the island. I make the show.
Aha!
I can vote you off the island. Watch this. All your characters just slide off the screen.
Hey, I didn't say that. Put me back.
Yeah, me too.
By the powers of the executive producer!
All right. Come back in. Come back in.
Don't punish me for his mistakes.
I'll say so. Fill us in. What did we miss?
Alright, so we flew out on the skyship, and then there was there's a new lady. She was a fire lady, and she spoke real cool, like she was our friend. Motherfucking Winklevoss took some goddamn row in the boat. Never mind. We got on a flying ship with a fly woman, and then we crashed down. There was these mercenaries. Colin got shot at because he did the stupid Armor of Agathis thing again, and they shot at him 6 times, and then we killed a bunch of them. And then we took a prisoner, and they said there were more mercenaries down the way. There were more mercenaries down the way. But then
We also turned one into a
I had
ghost.
a complex.
Cyrilla was all like, we can't shoot the wounded, but they were like, yeah, we could definitely shoot the wounded. So we shot the wounded, and anyone who didn't want to fight, we let go, but then we killed most of them. And then we got the ship, and then the ship is now in a junkyard with the goblin named Coyote. And then our new friend is also there at the junkyard too, which is why she's not here anymore. Dobda, that was her name. And then we flew back, and now we're here.
Boots. Meow.
Oh yeah, we have 10,000 gold now. The end.
Full stop, Gerard. Perfect. Cadence was great.
Yeah, I don't think I have
Loved
to
it.
cut any of that.
That was wonderful.
Golf claps? Because my audio's peaking.
Wow, those are some
seriously.
waveforms.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I gotta sit
Alex,
back
your
here.
turn for your Lewis recap.
It's went basically as I said in my letter that I left. Umak and I traveled briefly through the Shadowfell. He went off and helped his friend, fought off those bandits.
I did the thing.
I convened with some of my fellow agents, exchanged some intelligence as we do, and then Umak and I began to trek back, ran into some trouble with some zombies, but nothing too crazy. We didn't run into our friend with the gambling addiction in the Shadowfell.
Because we weren't all there. He likes it.
No, he was going specifically for you, Gerard. Every time.
Yeah, maybe he likes preying on Clark Demandus's vices.
Make him a
isn't so
broke
interested
man
in
once again.
Umak and I. Yeah, I think he knows that we're too stone-faced for it.
Yeah, I don't think we participated. Did you and I participate in his shenanigans
You
last
bet
time?
rope, like, minimally.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet some money one time,
Which is like no
nothing
fun
too
for
exciting.
him. Yeah.
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 But you got 50 feet of
And
boat.
I bet the
That
deck.
is true. I got 50 feet of boat. Yeah, where's my boat? Where's my land boat?
It's at the
It's
stable.
at the stable because we can't take it on
It's
most
at the
things.
garage.
Yeah, we got a garage for,
What is a stable but a garage for horses?
for a land boat.
And then, yeah, we got back here a couple hours ago. We've just been resettling in.
Did you do what someone says to hold your horses? They're telling you to be stable.
Snaps for that, man.
Umak didn't jump out any windows, did he?
Unless he jumped out of some while he was off doing his thing with the bandits. He wasn't covered in glass when we reunited, so...
There were like no good windows.
There were very big windows on the skyship. We thought you would have jumped out
I
of
would
them.
have loved to have seen those.
Dobda warned us
I
not to
have
jump out of the
Featherfall,
windows
it's fine.
while the skyship was moving. Aren't we leveling up or something?
Oh, yeah, we did level up, like, collectively as a group. I suppose we should go over that.
I now have the Song of Rest, and I also got a 5th level spell slot, so I can modify memory now.
My proficiency bonus went up to +4, which I assume everyone else got, and I got a single 5th level spell slot.
I got to level 10, so I have Armor of Hexes. And apparently I had a 5th level spell slot that I wasn't tracking, so I took Synaptic Static. Syneth got to level 6 and took Fighting Initiative feat to get protection, so he can make me harder to hit.
Oh, my health went up. I got Indomitable, and I also got See Invisibility.
I'm multi-classed with 1 level in Rogue, so I just hit 8th level in Wizard, but still 9th level overall, so my proficiency bonus does still go up. But I get an ability score improvement. I finally rounded out my intelligence to 20, and then I learned Phantasmal Killer and Ralathum's Psychic Lance. So yeah, John, now what? Do we sleep before plot, or does plot happen to us? What happens?
Yes, I think that you're all probably rested, but it's late in the day, and you have opted to just maybe have some snacks and call it a night.
Sure.
What kind of snacks?
Yeah, please describe in
S-tier
intricate details
charcuterie
our
board.
snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Charcuterie board.
Hey, I got my wine. I got my vino.
You all wake up, and on the nightstands next to your bed are a small wooden box
We've been
Oh.
infiltrated.
with metal bands around it and a small bow.
Fun box, so fun box.
Small and square and dark.
Upon waking up, you all just hear Zidris scream through the entire mansion. Don't
God.
fucking open them!
Okay, everyone roll initiative. To see who,
mimics?
everyone roll initiative to see who wakes up first.
Oh no!
Umak, you wake up first, and next to your bedstand, you see a small wooden box.
I gotta remember what my intelligence is. Hold on.
You're
It's 16,
smart.
you're smart.
You're not
Oh.
an idiot.
Alright, great. Then, all right, I'm not Mac. Alright. I see a box sitting next to me. I look at it suspiciously, and I think to myself, I better not touch this. And then I get up and I go to Zidris' room to see if he is awake and has a box too. I knock on his door.
Zid,
Does the
you hear
knocking wake me
at
up?
your
Okay.
door. Yes. Look, you're a light sleeper, as you are a spy,
Yeah.
and you.
On account of the fact that
says-
I'm an elf and I actually only meditate for 4 hours, so I'm probably just awake anyway.
Oh. Well, fuck yeah, you're probably.
You awake?
Unless you're doing a late night.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I may have taken, may have been journaling, but
Journaling.
Zidris.
yeah, sure, I get up, and then I go to the
Zidris.
door and I meet Umak. I assume I notice the box also when waking up immediately.
Yes.
So I'll not touch the box, but I'll go up and open the door and be like, "Oh, Umak,"
There's a box.
and I look in your
Hello.
hands and I see.
Oh, I didn't
you
take
got
it with
one
me.
too.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch the
Oh,
box.
yeah, you didn't. Okay, all right.
I didn't touch the box. There's a box
Good.
on my bedside table. Do you also have a
I
box?
step aside and point so you can see that I also have one.
Ooh, I would like to open it.
I go, hang on a moment, and I'll do a ritual detect magic. Am I getting anything off of this box, John?
The box is not magic, but an object inside of it is.
Oh.
Okay. Can I narrow it down to a school of magic?
Abjuration. There is abjuration in Umak's.
Abjuration. Okay, so that's not really super concerning. Abjuration is typically associated with protection and warding.
Okay.
Not that you can't do damage with an abjuration spell, but usually most of them don't. Okay. Can I walk around and see if I pick up the same thing off of everybody else's box? I'll go around and wake everybody up at this point.
Okay, you go and wake everyone else up.
I tell everyone to gather in the dining room or whatever we usually gather. And
Umox is abjuration. Zid's is divination. Cyrilla's is also abjuration. Clark's is enchantment, and Crassus is transmutation.
so we've got a variety of magics inside these boxes. I think we should start with the box given to Cyrilla or Umok. I'm getting an air of abjuration from them. That tends to be relatively harmless. Yes, Clark, you have your hand up.
Am I awake yet?
Yes, I've gathered everyone. Yeah, we're
okay.
in the dining room.
Okay.
Anybody have any objections?
Nope.
Nah. Open the box. Play the Zelda music.
It is a gold ring with a red gem set in the top of it.
Oh.
Okay.
I just finished Lord of the Rings. I know what that means.
I hold over the box to Cyrilla and I say, want to go ahead and identify that?
Yes.
That is a ring of fire resistance.
Hey, that's my ring!
What's crazy about that is that she's a tiefling.
Ayo.
So that means fire
So
immunity.
she's immune.
Okay,
That is
yeah.
what that means. That's not a joke. If you have resistance and gain an item that grants resistance, it grants immunity.
Damn.
Technically a house rule, but yeah, we've done that before.
You can put a fireball on yourself and not take
Don't underestimate my power to try that.
All right. Given the same school of magic emanated from Umox, and Cyrilla's turned out to be helpful, I will check his box next.
Sid, can I put it on?
Hold a moment.
Oh. Okay.
Identify does not detect curses.
But it's shiny.
Umox. The box opening for Umox reveals a gold and silver ring with a polished mirror and then two small sapphires set, one in the top right corner, one in the bottom left corner.
Okay, identify, please.
That is a ring of spell turning.
Is this a good thing?
Wait a minute.
What?
I know what
Yeah.
these are.
Okay, I don't.
John's
going.
like
I don't
holding
get
his
it
mouth
yet, but
closed.
let's continue.
No one else say anything.
All
Until
right,
everyone
my
figures it out.
box has a divination aura in it, and that seems pretty harmless as well. So I'll open mine next.
Okay, that is a ring of platinum color with a blue eyeball. A regular eye that's like colored
it's
blue.
just these.
Yeah.
I said no one do anything until I had that.
Carry on.
Okay.
I gotta
It
grab
is
mine.
an eye.
Still
It is
doesn't
an
mean I
eye
trust
and a
them.
platinum ring.
And then I'll ask Cyrilla to identify that as again.
That is a ring of spell turning.
Is it?
No, I'm sorry. That is a ring of X-ray vision.
There you go. Where the fuck did Colin go?
Finding my ring.
All right. Well, I was gonna open his box next, the transmutation one.
That ring opens. It is also platinum, and it is a large, rough piece of amber set into it. It's a ring of telekinesis.
Oh, good. Yeah, that very. I'm sure he'll be very responsible with it. And then
Totally.
Clark's, which has an enchantment aura.
Clark's is larger. It is actually a ring that goes on 2 fingers and appears to be a brass band set with many, many runes.
Brass
It's
knuckles.
a sling ring from Doctor Strange. No, it's something else. What is it?
It is a ring of spell storing.
Yay.
So, fun fact for all of our listeners, John actually gifted our party these physical rings. So, we are all sitting here wearing them now as we record.
Which John made. So shout out to John for physically making these. Thank you, John.
No, he bought
No,
them.
nope,
Yes,
not true.
he
not
told.
true.
Yep, he definitely made
this
these.
is a collector's
I
set
would
that I
have
bought.
believed it.
But guys, thank you, I'm flattered. I probably could make one of these given the tools, but I do
Well,
not have
maybe
the
you should
tools.
Alright,
get
John
into
makes
making
things
rings,
really good.
Celebrimbor. Come
And
on.
if we hold them all together, we can summon Captain Planet.
When our powers combine.
Hey, John.
Yes.
So for the Ring of Spell Storing, it says when found, it contains 1d6 one levels of stored spells chosen by the DM. Do you want there to be spells already stored in this ring?
No.
Or is it blank?
It's blank.
Okay.
Okay, you all have these rings.
Yeah. Who sent them to us?
Discuss.
John, he made them. Sorry.
You can't.
No. It's the black lungs. It's getting me.
John is too cool for this. Oh no, I dropped my ring. Hold on. Okay. We're good. How many?
Get your shit together. Okay. So is there any way we can find who sent them to us?
Well, it's concerning because the door should be locked at night, and like.
Are we in our mansion?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's ask the homunculus.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
are they
say,
still
don't we
around?
have homunculi that could
Wait a
tell
minute,
us?
I can see invisibility now. Maybe they're invisible.
Yes, but they were already here.
Oh.
They were here overnight.
Catch invisibility, or was that just me?
What?
Anyway, yes, let's find the homunculus that came with the mansion and ask them, hey, did anybody come in last night?
No, not to our knowledge. Not really.
No noises? Nothing?
Look, man, I sleep in a pantry.
Were there any deliveries?
No, still.
I'm not security.
Or was there any DiGiorno?
Yeah, well, it's just concerning because when we close the door at night, it should basically... Does it like, make the door in the physical world stop existing, right?
That is correct.
So there
Nobody
should be
should
no
get in.
feasible way in or out.
You're right.
Does the homunculus also burp?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Would I know enough about planar travel to know that, in theory, if someone knows how to get to this plane, they could, and has the ability to travel between planes, they could technically get into the...
It doesn't say you can't, but it also doesn't specify that something
Yeah,
can.
so that you don't have to tell us the answer right now because I think you probably want that to be part of the mystery. But I was just curious if we knew as spellcasters if this was on the table. But I guess we aren't sure because we've never tried because none of us can cast 7th level spells yet.
Nope.
Yeah, or 8th level, because demiplane allows
Alright, so I
the
was just
actual...
Googling it, and I put, can you teleport into and I typed out mag, and we have magazine, magnet, magnetic field, magical forest, and in a magnesium.
We've literally teleported to magical forests several times in our adventures, so that's totally
I know,
on the table.
but that magazine, magnet, and magnetic field come up is wild.
So demiplane, the 8th level spell slot does allow you to teleport into demiplanes created by other creatures, so in theory...
Okay.
Yes.
So it is on the table, but they'd have to be pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeing as I'm out of ideas, out of character, can I roll like intelligence investigation or something in character to see if I can
Another
intuit
raging argument
something?
on Twitter. Yes, you can roll intelligence for a magical thing,
Fantastic.
because in the real world, magic is... You know,
would you like me to roll Arcana or Investigation?
Arcana.
Guidance.
Because you want to
Okay.
see if this is even possible.
Thank you, Gerard. A 23 with the guidance. So I have a little bit of a brain blast. What do I?
Sorry, Jimmy.
You do believe that it is possible to teleport into demiplanes and extra-dimensional spaces. The mansion is a bit of a gray area because if you can teleport into a mansion, could you teleport into a bag of holding?
Yo, that'd be
But
cool.
you're like, I don't...
Not a can of worms I want to open right now, yeah.
So you're like, possibly?
Was it Celise?
Navidad.
I wouldn't put it past her ability, but I also feel like she would just...
Tell you.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think she'd give us gifts behind our back. It's
Yeah.
just mysterious.
There wouldn't be secrets
I
about it
also-
from her.
Just don't think she would give us gifts.
Can I look at the boxes further? Is there any sign of false bottoms or any text carved into them at all?
The
Company
boxes
markings.
are all completely mundane wood and metal jewelry boxes.
Even on
Okay.
the bottom?
Mr. X-Ray Man, you want to look through them and see what's in? Like,
I could do that, yeah. Let me just...
The boxes are all mundane wood and metal
Okay.
ring
It's just
boxes.
wood all the way through. Alright, and I
It's
turn it
true.
off.
What in, what out?
Unless... No, they're
And none of us have felt any sort of strange adverse effects of a curse or anything.
No.
no.
Should we ask Torbjorn for help? What the fuck's his name? I can't remember.
You mean Thoradin?
Thoradin, that's his name.
Torbjorn!
Thor and Oakenshield?
See if anyone came into Candlekeep that seemed powerful. I don't know.
I mean,
Sure.
not an unusual occurrence. But yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss.
Same here.
Me too.
So yeah,
Okay.
out we go, I guess. Yeah.
You walk out after about 20 minutes of going through the building. You are able to locate Thoradin, who I almost said 3 different wrong names because those were the more recently said 2 names. You locate Thoradin.
Tony.
Hey, yo, Tone.
Antonio.
Ah,
We got presents.
you're all awake. Good. How are you doing after your previous adventures?
We
Oh,
we got presents. Random presents.
Oh, yeah, a courier dropped those off, and the only note attached was to put the one at each of your beds.
Oh.
courier.
Oh.
What did this courier look like?
They looked like a mail carrier.
Did they say who they were from?
Generally, the Postal Service does not open people's mail to determine its origin.
Good to know that that element of society exists.
To the postal office. We're getting to the bottom of this.
We're gonna go commit some federal offenses.
Yeah. I guess so.
What's a federal?
Well, yeah, I suppose there's no federal. Some minor local offenses.
Y'all are a suspicious bunch, ain't ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these aren't cheap.
What aren't cheap?
We all
The
put our
ring.
hands
We
out.
have
They were
the rings of power.
Huh.
We're
Magic
gonna summon
rings.
Captain Planet later.
Those are very not cheap. It would appear you have some sort of benefactor or malefactor, depending
Yeah.
on what else they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No signs of any curses or anything weird. They read as normal magic items as they should. Not too out there objectively, but yeah, just a weird thing to give away.
Yeah.
I guess it'll be a mystery we never solve because we're too stupid.
I'm actually trying to think who we know who is
There's always the possibility it's someone that we don't know, or at least that our characters don't know, you know?
rich.
Yeah.
Someone, like someone trying to curry favor with us.
Possibly. It could be someone we haven't met yet. It could be another old character of ours, like Joram or Justice or somebody, but
Yeah.
It's from Cashew.
that would be weird and concerning that he
Just
knows
Just
where
because
we
he
live.
knows where we live. He's
Yeah.
trying to fuck with us.
Here's the thing. If Cashew were sending a message, he'd have sent a note saying, hey,
I know where you live.
He'd have
There would
sent the
be-
note with a glyph
there would
of
have
warning
been-
with a fireball built into it, is what he would have done.
There would have been fingers in the rings.
Ah!
Yeah, it'd be way more fucked up.
John, give us a hint.
I'm also going to say you're smart enough to know that if these were cursed, you could just cast Remove Curse on someone and see if they feel it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on myself and see if I feel it.
No changes.
Whoosh. Great, I just wasted 3rd level spell slot.
Well, you gained knowledge.
You gained knowledge.
Leave it to the wizard to talk about knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
All right. So that rules that out. They're not
Well,
trying to curse
mine's-
us, whoever they are.
Wait, I actually put Remove Curse in the ring. Shit!
You have to do that intentionally. You can't accidentally put
Yeah.
Remove Curse.
What if that was the curse?
That'd have been funny though.
So yeah, they're not trying to curse us. That rules that out. I guess we can go take a walk down to the post office, see if their employees remember anything, but I don't think we're gonna get much out of that. But let's try it.
Okay. There is a small postal station in Candlekeep. So you go to that, where there are one employee
There are one.
Which finger are we supposed to wear this on?
who, it's not even an employee of the courier service that operates on the Sword Coast. They're one of the people who works in Candlekeep, and it's like this is their job for a period of time. They're just working the mailroom.
Which finger are we supposed to wear this on?
Whichever one
I have it on my
fits.
right ring finger.
Make an earring out of it for all I care.
I thought it wasn't supposed
he
to.
broke it.
Thought it wasn't supposed to go in your ring finger. Unless it's a wedding band.
Oh, that's your left hand.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll walk up to the attendant fellow and be like, hey, sorry to interrupt your work. We received some packages, like, overnight, and, I know it's a long shot, but we're wondering if you might be able to tell us who they were from.
I don't remember 5 packages being distributed. Are you sure that it was 5?
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been 5 within a one larger box, but
One larger... Okay, there was one very large crate for some reason that seemed to be very securely wrapped that I gave to Thoradin. Is that who you're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that probably
Okay.
would have been it, yeah.
I did not spy a return address, because that's not really a thing.
Sure. Do we at least know perhaps what city or town it originated from?
This came from Baldur's Gate, I would guess.
Yeah, it doesn't narrow it down too much, actually. Alright, well, thanks.
Okay.
Let you get back to it.
Bye-bye!
Okay, thanks, goodbye.
Yeah, no problem. If you have any more questions, I'll be here for another month. And they look very distraught that they're working the mailroom for a month.
I'll be here all month.
Clerk Germanicus, out of your backpack, you hear
Ah, fuck
as an
this
eye
thing.
stalk pops out of your backpack.
Oh, I forgot we had Brap Brap.
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
Brap, brap.
And the eye
Brap.
stalk is looking around and sort of looks around in the front of your head.
Brap Brap the Gazer, who we picked up from
Yo.
space jail.
Yeah.
Sup, Brap Brap? I thought you were dead. Yeah, me too. Me too, buddy. Is he trying to commune with us? Does he know our mysterious benefactor?
It tries again and you hear a different sound. Snacks.
Snacks?
Are you hungry?
Snacks.
You want
Give it
snacks?
a niblet of something.
Also, you start noticing that the contents of your backpack are a little damp.
Oh no.
Oh, has he been eating your rations?
No, he peed.
No, it's just drool.
I don't think
Oh.
they have.
They don't pee.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
they
Yeah, I don't
excrete.
think they can.
Other than saliva, I don't think they excrete.
Ew.
Yes, well, Clark Germanicus is dealing with his backpack. Boots comes up to you and kind of sits in front of you, and with a paw, points at you, and then points at his own chest, and is, scratching at one of your greaves on your armor.
Buddy, do you need armor? Buddy, do you want some armor? Okay, we'll go to the store. Just please don't scratch mommy's new armor. I just bought this. Alright, guys, Boots needs some stuff apparently. I'll be back.
Ah, Cyrilla, how are you?
I'm well, how are you, my
One of the
friend?
less crazy ones of your bunch.
Yeah, but I kinda have a crazy request today.
Oh boy. And Boots jumps up on the
I was
counter.
gonna say, I either pick him up or it's just like, this little guy needs some armor. Because he's gonna be coming on some adventures.
Okay. That's not the craziest thing I've heard. People armor familiars all the time.
Okay.
Not that crazy. We have armor for dogs,
Yeah.
so they can kind of just pattern and cut it smaller.
He's very little, so.
I'll say, in terms of materials, it's not that much, but in terms of uniqueness, it's going to be a little harder for one of them, but they're not stupid, they'll figure it out. So 10 gold pieces. 10.
Sounds fair.
No. 20.
20?
Studded. 20. 20 for
Yes.
studded, 10 for...
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
20 for studded, 10 for regular. So your call.
Sounds good to me. We'll get him what I have.
Okay, studded it is. Yeah, so while Boots is being fitted for armor, we're going to deal with Brap Brap.
Did Brep Brep give us the rings?
No. That
He
would be
spit them out.
wild. Spit out.
Hello, Brap Brap. Do you have any insightful things to say about the rings? Or do you just want snacks?
Munch.
He wants snacks. Do we have additional snacks or do you eat all of my rations?
He did not eat your rations. He was just asleep drooling in your bag for about 6 days.
Cool. For 6 whole days he was sleeping.
He was tired.
I give him a ration from my drool-covered sack. Why did I word it like
I don't-
that? Get over it. You satisfied, bruh?
Alright. That's the same in every
Nice.
language. I understood that.
You've also drawn the attention of some people as 2 of the
Probably not
Candlekeep's
the weirdest thing in Candlekeep.
mages come over
People
and
do
they're like-
keep gazers as familiars.
I know, but
How do you do, fellow traveler? Praise the sun. I wave to them as they look confused.
is that yours?
Yeah.
Where did you get it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
A weird
astral
prison
plane.
situation on the astral plane.
Not the weirdest thing I've heard all life.
Okay.
Okay, we just generally need, magical creatures kept inside of Candlekeep registered so that we know they're here in case anything goes wrong.
I did
Fair.
not know this.
Crassus just chimes in from behind. Aren't we all just magical creatures?
Yeah,
Yes,
One
but
of them
we
shoots you, Crassus, a glance, because these are some of the door guards, because you're out in the yard, and they look specifically at you and go, yes, quite, and then don't bring it up again. They don't say that, but they just kind of glance at you like, yeah, aren't most things that are magical in nature maybe hiding their appearance?
Are you making a reference to something, sir?
No.
Just Clark.
Shapeshifters.
Do any of us in game know that he's a changeling?
No.
Have we figured that out yet?
No.
Anyway, go take care of your paperwork, Clark. Let's get this out of the way.
It's not a lot of paperwork. We just need you to sign the logbook and that you have a gazer.
Where's the book?
And
Show
he
me
snaps
the
his
book.
fingers, and it's
Whoa! I forget where we are sometimes.
there. Yeah.
I write gazer from astral plane.
Yeah, I don't need to know where you got it. I just need to know that you have it and you're
Name.
responsible for it.
Brap. Oh, in care of Clark Domanicus Helios
And friends.
And
Okay.
then at the bottom I write praise the sun with a picture of a sun.
He
Next to my signature.
takes the book, looks at it. Good enough. Closes it.
Huzzah!
Don't
Good
let it
day to
roam
you,
on its
sirs.
own.
No promises. Colin, stop playing Destiny 2.
This man is playing Galaga. I thought we would have noticed. Hey, Brian, wake up. Were you actually out?
No, I wasn't actually out.
Okay.
We have like 2,000 gold on us, don't we, or something ridiculous? From
Little
You
bit.
guys made a lot of money if you want to spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we don't get that, right? Me and
I mean, I still have a decent amount left over from the last
I'm
quest,
good.
but
I don't need to spend.
Is there a jeweler somewhere in the city?
Some of the smiths do dabble in jewelry, yes.
Do any of them possibly sell a diamond worth 300 gold?
that's a good idea, actually.
In terms of casting supplies, you would want to go to the general store.
I go to the general store. Give me 2 diamonds, 2 casts of Revivify worth of diamonds.
600
please.
gold pieces, thank you, sir.
600 gold pieces. Cha-ching, there you go.
And today's bonus item is 50 feet of rope. Here you go.
Ah!
Woo!
Bro,
Anyone else?
I bought the cat armor. I'm good.
Let's go gambling.
There is a tavern. You can just go and gamble with normal people.
Who wants to come gamble with normal people, guys?
I'll go get a drink with you, but I'm not gambling. I don't trust you.
I'm not betting your money.
Yes, but I'm coming with you to make sure you don't do too many stupid things.
Me do stupid things? That you're mistaking me for Crassus or Umak right now.
Meow. The cat's just meow.
Within
Smarter.
earshot of both of them. Listen, Umak jumped through a window and he shouldn't have.
Zadeth speaks up. There's a lot of talk about windows going on here. What's this thing with the window? Why do we keep mentioning the window?
This was before your time.
to be
Jeanette.
fair, it was there and waiting
Windows
for someone
are
to jump out
structural
of it.
weaknesses.
Very good insight, Crassus, but that doesn't explain why the party
Umak
keeps
once
bringing
jumped
up
through a
Umak
window to escape from the uncomfortable situation, thus triggering a battle, which did not go particularly well for us.
Ah,
To the tavern!
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Away!
is everyone going to the tavern?
Yes.
Or is it just one group and then someone else is going to go do something else?
We're all going to the tavern.
I'll go to the tavern. I'm exploring options for things to buy.
Okay. Crassus has pulled out his Candlekeep magic item catalog.
Ah.
Sky Mall.
It's like Sky
Catalog.
Mall, but
Yeah,
for Candlekeep.
absolutely.
He took the catalog from the sky ship, and he's just getting ideas.
The toy section is all circled for things Dope wanted.
Alright, so we arrive in the tavern. There does appear to be one table where people are gambling. They are playing dice.
Oh,
Do they look
no.
like seedy individuals or do they look like upstanding gentlemen?
They look
or
like very
women?
upstanding gentlemen because they made it into Candlekeep.
Do they have like top hats and monocles and stuff?
They look like wizards.
With big hats?
One of them has a very large hat, yes.
I walk over to the table and say, "Good morning." After what time of day?
Good
is it?"
morrow.
It's
Good morrow.
late morning.
Good morning, sirs. May I join you for your game?
Of course. Are you familiar with the rules?
Run it by me once, just in case.
Okay, so we're all rolling. See who can get the same number first.
Like all of the same number? Is this Yahtzee?
Kind of. Kind of, yes.
Yahtzee's nuts.
God damn it.
Bigna heard it.
Everyone heard it. Everyone's
That's
ignoring
one way
you.
to play.
Yes.
Another way is we all just roll and see who gets the highest number. And see. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, very good. Take a seat. Buy-in is 10 gold.
I buy in with 10 gold.
Alright, and each of the 4 of them put 10 gold in, so the pot is 15.
I got a 15, sirs.
Okay. So, there are 3 other players.
Mhm.
One of them folds immediately. He got 4 once. He's like, ah! And then he gets up and walks away. He's like, I think that's it for me. That's a sign.
You can fold in dice?
No, but he gives up and is like, I'm done gambling because I've just
Ah.
rolled 4 ones and have decided today is not my day. So, first person reveals 12. Second person, 13. Third person, 16.
Shit!
And that was the person, the wizard who you were talking to, and he sweeps the pot over to him. All right, first round goes to me. Very good. And the people left at the table, the fighter type got up, but there is a wizard and 2 other casters who appear to be wearing a lot of very fancy jewelry. So
A lot of fancy jewelry?
this is a rich table, which is why they're doing 10 gold piece bets. That's a lot of money for most people.
Alright, let's keep it going.
Oh my
All
god.
right, let's keep it going.
Next round.
Can I get a drink?
Yes. What would you like?
"Oh, this shit
the
again."
equivalent of Fireball.
1 cinnamon whiskey. Got it.
Yeah.
Grab the old burning salamander whiskey.
All right, and they pour a single or double.
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 I gotta
All
deal with
right.
this
They
one.
take a larger glass, put it there, add 2 shakes of cinnamon, and a long pour. And you notice it's about a 2.5. And he hands it to you. You look like you need it.
Thank you.
Wait, are we doing another? We're rolling?
We're rolling another round. I'm gonna switch to using a dice rolling app because it's easier than you can actually think.
Ah! No! It fell on the floor. What did you got? I got
The first
14.
reveal, 13. Second reveal, 11. Third reveal, 15.
this. I'm starting to smell shenanigans afoot.
Do you want to keep playing?
One more time.
All right.
Is it the same person who beat me?
Yes.
Has it
the
always
wizard.
been the same person?
Both times it was the wizard, yes.
We're doing this one more time. What's 8 plus 5?
A number.
13.
I wish
You
I
got
were
a
joking.
14. You got a 14.
12,
You got a
13, 14,
you rat.
and it's the
you
same
fucking
person.
rat. You fucking rat, bro. You rat! I do
Is
an
it the same
Arcana
guy
check
again?
on the wizard's dice.
I just hear this argument and just chug half the fire whiskey.
They are real dice. They're not fucking with them.
Son of a bitch! Alright, how many gold am I down so far? 30?
30.
Alright, this is the last one. The final round.
Last
the final
one.
countdown. You fucking...
Do-do-do-do.
You hear this? You hear this in the mic? That's a weird thing.
Na-na.
You can hear that in the mic.
Thanks.
14.
12, 10, 16.
Sorry.
Same guy. I'm rolling them in order.
I'm done.
I chug the
I
rest
get
of
up and
fire
say-
whiskey.
They say thank you
so
for the
soon?
game, gentlemen, and yep, I need to learn my limits, and that was it.
It's alright, man. Gambling's not for everybody.
Clark, get over here. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Would I be able to like sit outside for like 5 minutes and actually play my fiddle? Because I haven't done that in God knows
Yes,
how long.
you can absolutely sit outside and play your fiddle.
Thank
Please
you.
give me a performance check,
And
and let's go with advantage.
I was gonna say
because you
I have 6 advantages on performance checks. So
And then you have
Yes,
to
very
challenge a
good.
devil to a fiddle contest.
no,
Is Boots
I
gonna
am the devil.
gonna
in the
dance?
fiddle contest.
Where's your fiddle of gold?
26.
There are people all across the yard, the courtyard, who stop what they're doing and just listen as the sound of your fiddle carries through the whole Candlekeep.
And when I stopped playing, I'm like, oh, I was a little rusty, but okay.
There's little steam coming off of it. Like you like blow out your bow, like.
Clark, that's how you draw a crowd.
Wow. You don't need to do that. That was unwarranted.
Because I'm a suspicious motherfucker, as this performance is going on, as the eyes are sort of on our group, I'm gonna use message to whisper over to Umak. I'm gonna say, hey, can you do me a favor and cast See Invisibility? And just keep an eye on this crowd.
I cast to See Invisibility.
There is the occasional unseen servant and mage hand, but no... Actually, give me a perception check.
16.
You see the occasional unseen servant or a mage hand that someone is using, but those aren't very out of the ordinary in a magic college.
I relay this to Zidris.
And I assume of a probably equally useless measure, I will do Detect Magic.
Everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I assume it's all over the fucking place, but yeah.
The entire
So
ground
much
is
magic.
enchanted.
Yeah.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
awesome.
Correct.
Just like the movie.
Bagels. Next.
Zid just throws up from all the like shifting
You
colors.
also notice that there is a force dome over the entire place.
Whoa.
That's probably the anti-teleportation bubble.
Which upon seeing and realizing means, no one could teleport into here.
That shit
That's
had to
very
be
true.
mailed.
So yeah, it had to have been done conventionally by mail. Thor's story is
Theoretically,
totally right.
they could maybe plane shift or teleport into the mansion, but never into Candlekeep and then accessing the mansion. As Umak finishes his See Invisibility, can everyone make a perception check? Okay, so Zid, Umak, Boots, and Cirilla. That took me a second, sorry. Hear a faint, horn blast. And as you look up, you think you see a mast of a ship way higher up than it should be.
What the fuck?
Another skyship.
But it is not within the walls. It is sort of passing by on the outside in the distance. It's like you just
Okay.
barely see the tip of a mast beyond the top of the wall.
Right, like Candlekeep is on the sea, but the walls are so tall that you shouldn't be able to see passing
Yeah.
ships.
Correct.
But we can see this one's sails going by. Okay.
Does this draw your attention? Are you going to investigate? Or are you just like, yeah, whatever?
Bird!
You send up the bird, and there are 4 sky ships in a formation about 100 yards off the coast of Candlekeep's, sort of the rocky outcroppings that it sits on, 100 feet above the water.
Okay, are they approaching the city directly, or are they sort of circling?
They are not approaching, they seem to have just positioned themselves there. One of the ships is extremely large.
Oh no.
In the
Okay.
neighborhood of 400 feet long.
The bird's
A
gonna
man
have
of
to
war.
get beyond my, see through its eyes range, but can I have it fly further out and report back?
Yes.
Is there anything on the sails?
The banners that you see hanging from the ship are white banners with a golden gauntlet.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Okay, so it's the order.
Oh shit.
Concerning. I mean, they may not be here to attack, but this is just kind of how they roll up on places. They always travel in force.
And as the bird is just leaving your vision, you see 2 smaller craft launch out from the largest ship and head towards the gate of Candlekeep.
Like the dinghies?
Yeah,
Sky
sky
dinghies.
sky dinghies. I assume after a moment the bird gets back. The main thing I want to know is, what's their disposition? Are they swords drawn, ready to battle, or are they all just manning a boat, kind of casually?
It just looks like the crew on the ship is preparing it to drop anchor, to sort of just hold position there. No battle stance. There's no troops on the deck forming up. It looks to be that they're just arriving here.
Okay, and then I'll use message to convey that to the party that it seems like we're not under attack. At least not yet.
Yet.
And then I'd like to direct the bird to go to the main gate to check on whatever the fuck is going on with those dinghies.
After the bird finishes its patrol of the ships, it makes its way towards the main gate, where both of the smaller craft have touched down, and you see 5 people disembark from one of them and start walking towards the gate in an orderly fashion, one of them carrying the Order of the Gauntlet's banner, and the other 3 of the others wearing very large suits of armor, and one of them wearing a normal-sized suit of very ornate armor.
It's like a commander or honor guard situation, kind of.
Yeah, like there's a man in charge, and then his 3 guards.
Yeah, and a standard bearer.
The 3 guards and the banner guy all appear to be about 8 feet tall.
Oh, great.
Okay, big dudes.
They big boys.
Helmeted?
Helmeted, yes.
Okay.
Is the commander also 8 feet tall?
No, they're maybe normal-sized human. No helmet. Not an enclosed one, at least. There appears like maybe something.
Any notable features?
Not from this distance, no.
Okay. And he seems to be approaching calmly?
Yeah, no, not like rushing, but not.
Yeah.
There is a sense of just, I'm here to talk about something very important, and it needs to happen now.
Urgent business.
Quite.
Urgent bees knees.
Him and one of his guards are brought in through the yard up into the main Candlekeep, and that's where you lose sight of him.
Okay.
Do you want to be at the gate trying to like listen to anything being said?
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
I was gonna say, I'll again use message to the group, but I'll propose this plan. You guys kind of follow at a distance. I would like to cast invisibility on myself and see if I can eavesdrop. That sound like a good idea?
Yes.
I cast the invisibility so I can see Alex.
My god.
So I'm actually going to use one of my rarely used sorcery points to subtle spell a greater invisibility on myself, so that I just kind of, and then I sprint toward the gates to try to catch up to the whatever that's going on there.
Look, I mean, a lot of this happens if you have time to do that.
Yeah.
Depending on where the bird was and when you decide to do
I
that.
watch Alex
I'm
sprint.
just giving you the option.
Yeah, like as they're approaching, I'm like, I need to eavesdrop on this. This seems big.
So you getting to the gates as they are being ushered in. Can you give me a perception check at advantage, because you are able to get fairly close.
That's 15.
You faintly hear the 2 gate guards on the outside. What's the meaning of this? You normally have to, an appointment. You must make an appointment for the. And the main person, their voice booms. We have no time for appointments. This is urgent. I need to speak with the headmaster of Candlekeep now. Now.
Do we even have a headmaster? I assume we have one.
His name is Bumblebore. Belbus Bumblebore.
Rumble roar.
Headmaster of Bogwarts. Bogwarts School of Bitchcraft and Wizardry.
Bitchcraft.
They are the Keeper of Tomes. That is their title, the Keeper of Tomes.
Keeper of Tomes, okay. And we haven't met them, so.
You have
Sounds
not.
like the Dark Souls boss.
Do they let the envoy in? Or
Yes, they're allowed in.
This Order of the Gauntlet envoy who's coming in, would they be like someone who would be notable within the ranks of the Order, or are they just some like high and mighty, I'm a lieutenant with a very important message, but in reality I am just the errand bitch?
You know a lot about them. This person appears to hold the rank of admiral in the Gauntlet's naval branch.
Oh, so
pretty important.
would I know who they might be then?
No, you are not sure who this one is.
Got it. They are not high enough for me to know them by appearance, but they are high enough for me to know that there is someone important.
Then yeah, if I can follow, I would like to.
You know, there could have been a simpler solution to this. Now that if I paid more attention to my spells,
What?
because
Well, we're past that.
I could have just scryed. I have scry.
Oh
Cry.
my god.
You can do that in addition.
Yeah,
Very
but
true.
pretty sure an admiral in the Order of the Gauntlet probably
Keeper of
has
Tomes.
anti-scrying.
You invisible, please give me a stealth check at advantage.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Also
him.
wearing Ring of Mind Shielding and Boots of No Noise.
Yes.
I'm watching him.
You
pointing that
are
out.
as close to not there as is possible.
With my plus 11, I have a 24.
Okay. You are able to get towards the inner gate of the courtyard, heading towards Candlekeep, as you see two guards, sort of Candlekeep, two of the readers, as they're called, who are just members of Candlekeep, but not necessarily military trained, start kind of making their way on an intercept course with you.
Oh.
I would like to cast message at one of them and attempt to persuade, I suppose, and say, look, you can tell Thoradin or whoever that I'm doing this later. I know you see me. Please, we are on an urgent mission, and I have reason to believe that this man may not be trustable.
Can you make a persuasion check?
That's a 16.
There's an invisible guy right here!
No magic in Candlekeep!
They change course to intercept the other mage instead, with a slight nod. And they get them by the arm, and there's a hand gesture, and they both walk the other direction.
Then yes, I give him a polite nod as I carry on.
Please give me another stealth check as you try to pass into Greater Candlekeep. You haven't been let in Candlekeep yet. You're in the courtyard. You've never been let into the actual Candlekeep. You've never been let in without direct supervision.
As safe like some of the libraries and stuff probably were, but yeah.
But I thought we were the Candlekeepers.
Think about that. The only reason that you're let in at all is because you've done so much for Candlekeep. Normally, if you want a book, you have to request it from a directory and it will be brought to you.
So yeah, I got a 23 on that stealth.
You see glances from the occasional reader in the uniforms of someone who's on guard, and they just kind of glance in your direction as it appears your message has been disseminated already. It's
Very
just
good.
being passed along.
I continue my polite nods and salutes as I pass by.
You are able to follow at a closer distance now. You're in an area you've never been before. You're heading towards the main tower. It takes several minutes of walking at a brisk pace as you hear clanking of one suit of armor but not another. It appears that the normal-sized person's armor is silenced somehow.
Could be mithril even.
You follow and are there at the double doors to the Keeper of the Tomes floor of the high tower.
Office, yeah.
Floor of the high
This is
tower.
where like the angelic music comes in, like the ba.
The 2001: A Space Odyssey.
You
music.
now have two of the mages on either side flanking you so that no one else walks between them.
Fair, I appreciate
to
that.
walk into you.
I give them a knowing, understanding nod that I get what they're doing.
The one of them just glances down and nods back.
Mm-hmm.
You've also seen the occasional magic gesture as they seem to be dispelling wards that would uninvisible you as you're going through.
Yeah, I was worried that might be a
Through
thing.
the
I was going to
place.
say I would message one of them to be like, his office isn't going to break the spell, is it?
They're trusting you because if you try anything, they're going to have you. There's nothing
Right, yeah.
you can do
All I
about
want to do, genuinely all I want to do is watch and listen. I know that I'm severely outnumbered.
As
And I
they are
convey that
ushered
as well.
through the doors, you follow, and the two mages take up a position on either side of the door at the outside. They're brought through another room to an office with the Keeper of Tomes standing on the other side of their desk, hands on their hips. They're a human man wearing partial religious iconography, partial Candlekeep iconography, and they say, "What does the Order need of us now?" And that's where we'll leave it off. All right,
Yeah,
and
all right.
so
That's
we're gonna
a fun little cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I had a loose outline that I've been thinking about finally bringing that thread in, and here we are.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have my attention. Anyway, hey, if you've been enjoying the show, if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, comment, follow, depending on what platform you're on. 5 stars on all the podcast things really helps us out.
Press all the
Tell somebody
buttons.
else. Spread the love, you know. And yeah, we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching.
Watch our Let's Plays.
Yes.
They're funny and epic.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.